Prophet Muhammad was born in the year 570 CE in the city of Mecca, located in present-day Saudi Arabia. His birth took place into the powerful Quraysh tribe, a clan known for its influence and affluence. However, despite the tribe's prominence, Muhammad was born into a less wealthy branch of this family. His father, Abdullah, passed away before he was born, leaving his mother, Amina, to care for him. Unfortunately, Amina also died when Muhammad was just 6 years old, leaving him an orphan. After the death of his parents, Muhammad was raised by his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, and later by his uncle, Abu Talib. This familial network provided Muhammad with a supportive environment that shaped his upbringing. The early loss of his parents instilled in him a sense of empathy and compassion, traits that would later define his prophetic mission. Even in these early years, Muhammad was known for his honesty and integrity, earning him the nickname Al-Amin, meaning the trustworthy. Growing up in Mecca, Muhammad was exposed to a society marked by tribal divisions and economic disparities. The city was a bustling trade hub, attracting people from various cultures and backgrounds. This exposure would later influence Muhammad's universal message of equality and justice. Despite the challenges, Muhammad's early life laid the foundations for his later role as a prophet and leader, characterized by a deep sense of justice and a commitment to the welfare of others. These early experiences, coupled with his inherent moral compass, set the stage for Muhammad's future endeavors. His upbringing, though marked by loss, also endowed him with resilience and a profound understanding of the human condition. This would prove crucial as he embarked on his mission to transform society and bring about spiritual and social reform. The society in which Muhammad grew up was a reflection of the broader Arabian Peninsula during this period. Mecca was a city entrenched in polytheism, with the Kaaba serving as a religious center housing numerous idols. The city's economic prosperity was largely tied to its role as a pilgrimage site, drawing visitors from across the Arabian desert. This environment was characterized by a deeply ingrained tribal system, where loyalty to one's tribe often superseded broader ethical considerations. Muhammad's early years saw him engaged in the family trade business, accompanying his uncle on caravans to distant lands. These journeys exposed him to diverse peoples and traditions, broadening his understanding of different cultures and religions. It was during these trips that he gained insights into the economic and social dynamics of the region, insights that would inform his later teachings. His reputation for honesty and trustworthiness was well established by the time he reached adulthood, making him a respected figure within his community. In his 20s, Muhammad entered the service of Khadija, a wealthy widow and merchant. His successful management of her business affairs led to their marriage, providing him with a stable and supportive partnership. Khadija's belief in Muhammad's potential and her support played a crucial role in his early prophetic mission. Their union was marked by mutual respect and love, further solidifying Muhammad's status in Meccan society. Despite the prosperity of Mecca, the city was rife with social injustices, including the exploitation of the poor and marginalized. Muhammad was deeply affected by these inequities, spending time in contemplation and reflection. It was this profound discontent with the status quo that would eventually lead him to seek answers and solace in the solitude of the Hira cave, setting the stage for the pivotal revelation that would change the course of history. The turning point in Muhammad's life came in the year 610 CE, during one of his contemplative retreats in the cave of Hira, located on the outskirts of Mecca. It was here that he received the first revelation from the angel Gabriel, a momentous event that marked the beginning of his prophethood. The initial words revealed to him, "Read in the name of your Lord who created," emphasized the importance of knowledge and signaled the start of a new era of monotheism in Arabia. This revelation deeply impacted Muhammad, who initially felt overwhelmed by the enormity of the message. However, with the support of Khadija, who became the first believer, he gradually embraced his role as a messenger of Allah. The early revelations focused on the oneness of God, the importance of moral responsibility, and the need for social justice. These themes resonated with Muhammad's own convictions and became the core tenets of Islam. The message of Islam challenged the existing social order, calling for an end to idol worship and advocating for the rights of the oppressed. As Muhammad began to preach, he faced resistance from the Quraysh leaders, who saw his teachings as a threat to their authority and the economic benefits derived from polytheism. Despite this opposition, Muhammad's message slowly gained followers, particularly among the youth, the poor, and disenfranchised members of society who were drawn to his vision of equality and justice. The early years of his mission were marked by perseverance and patience. Faced with increasing hostility, Muhammad and his followers endured persecution and boycotts. Yet these challenges only strengthened their resolve as they continued to spread the message of Islam with unwavering determination. The first revelation thus set in motion a transformative movement, one that would eventually reshape the religious and cultural landscape of the region. Section 4. Key events during his prophethood. A significant turning point in Muhammad's mission was the Hijra in 622 CE, the migration from Mecca to Medina. This event was necessitated by the escalating persecution faced by Muslims in Mecca. In Medina, Muhammad was not only a religious leader but also a political and social leader, tasked with uniting the diverse tribes of the city. The Hijra marked the beginning of the Islamic calendar and signified the establishment of the first Muslim community where social and religious principles could be practiced freely. The years in Medina were marked by several key events, including significant battles such as Badr, Uhud, and the Battle of the Trench. These conflicts were not only military encounters but also tests of the nascent Muslim community's resilience and unity. Despite being outnumbered and facing formidable adversaries, the Muslims, under Muhammad's leadership, demonstrated strategic prowess and determination. These battles, particularly the victory at Badr, bolstered the morale of the Muslim community and solidified Muhammad's status as a capable leader. In addition to military and political achievements, Muhammad's time in Medina was marked by the establishment of a cohesive social order based on Islamic principles. The Constitution of Medina, drafted under Muhammad's guidance, was a pioneering document that outlined the rights and responsibilities of the various communities in the city, including Muslims, Jews, and other tribes. This charter emphasized coexistence, justice, and collective security, setting a precedent for governance and interfaith relations. The culmination of Muhammad's efforts came with the peaceful conquest of Mecca in 630 CE, a moment that underscored the triumph of the Islamic message. Upon entering the city, Muhammad demonstrated mercy and forgiveness, pardoning his former adversaries and purifying the Kaaba, redirecting it to the worship of one God. This act of clemency and restraint exemplified his teachings of compassion and reconciliation, reinforcing his role as a moral and spiritual leader. Muhammad's teachings were centered on the principles of monotheism, justice, and compassion. He emphasized the importance of personal responsibility, ethical conduct, and the pursuit of knowledge. His message transcended tribal affiliations, advocating for a universal brotherhood among all people. The Quran, revealed over 23 years, served as the cornerstone of his teachings, providing guidance on all aspects of life, from spirituality to social conduct. His achievements were not limited to religious reforms, they extended to social and economic domains as well. Muhammad championed the rights of women, advocated for the welfare of orphans and the poor, and encouraged fair trade practices. His emphasis on social justice and ethical behavior set a standard for future generations, influencing the development of laws and societal norms in the Islamic world and beyond. The legacy of Prophet Muhammad is profound and far-reaching. His life and teachings continue to inspire millions of people around the world. The values he espoused, such as justice, mercy, and equality, remain relevant today, offering guidance and inspiration in contemporary society. The spread of Islam, one of the world's major religions, is a testament to his enduring impact, with followers across diverse cultures and regions. In conclusion, the life of Prophet Muhammad was marked by significant achievements and challenges. His journey from an orphan in Mecca to a revered prophet and leader is a testament to his resilience, vision, and unwavering faith. His legacy endures not only through the Quran and the global Islamic community, but also through the timeless principles of justice, compassion, and unity that he championed throughout his life.